Throughout history, certain symbols have appeared across empires, secret societies, and spiritual traditions. They have survived for centuries because they seem to point towards something deeper than politics, religion, or culture. One of the most fascinating of these symbols is the double-headed eagle. It appears in ancient civilizations, royal coats of arms, and within the symbolism of the 33rd degree of Freemasonry. To most people, it is simply an eagle with two heads, but symbolically, it represents a journey of transformation. What if this symbol was never about controlling the world, but about mastering yourself? Freemasonry describes life as a craft and every individual as a builder. Every day, we are either building a prison within our minds or creating greater freedom. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions shape not only our lives but our reality itself. Within Masonic teaching, Solomon's temple is used as an allegory. The temple is not a physical structure, the temple is you. The broken temple symbolizes a fragmented self, burdened by confusion and limiting beliefs. The work of self-mastery is the process of rebuilding that inner temple. The double-headed eagle serves as a map for that transformation. Every element of the symbol contains lessons about awareness, power, and consciousness. The first thing that stands out is the eagle itself. Unlike creatures confined to the ground, an eagle sees the world from above. Symbolically, this represents a higher perspective and expanded awareness. The eagle reminds us to rise above our immediate circumstances. From a higher viewpoint, life begins to make more sense. Challenges become lessons, and obstacles become opportunities for growth. But this eagle has two heads, and each head looks in a different direction. One faces the past while the other faces the future. Together, they symbolize mastery. Over time, most people regret the past or worry about the future. The symbol suggests another path. Learn from the past and prepare for the future, but remain centered in the present moment. Every experience leaves behind wisdom for those willing to examine it. The two heads are joined to one body, symbolizing the union of opposites. Light and dark. Success and failure. Body and spirit. True wisdom comes from understanding the relationship between both sides. Many spiritual traditions teach that beneath division lies a deeper state of awareness. When we stop identifying with every thought, we discover the observer behind the mind. The symbol suggests that true power comes from awareness rather than mental noise. Beneath the eagle lies a sword. Traditionally, the sword represents power, authority, and action, but on a deeper level, it symbolizes the intellect itself. The mind can cut through confusion just as a sword cuts through obstacles. Used wisely, the mind becomes a tool for growth, purpose, and order. Used poorly, it becomes a source of fear, negativity, and self-destruction. Every thought influences perception, and every belief shapes behavior. In many ways, our reality reflects the quality of our thinking. Below the eagle appears a banner associated with the phrase, "order out of chaos." Personal transformation rarely begins with clarity, it begins with confusion. Before growth comes disorder, before understanding comes uncertainty. The purpose of self-mastery is not to avoid chaos. It is to transform chaos into order. By mastering thoughts, emotions, and actions, we gradually reshape our lives. We stop reacting unconsciously and begin acting intentionally. Above the eagle shines the number 33 inside a radiant triangle. The triangle is associated with fire, the symbol of purification and transformation. Fire burns away what is false and reveals what is essential. Personal growth requires us to release limiting beliefs and outdated identities. As old patterns dissolve, a stronger version of ourselves emerges. The number 33 is often linked to rebirth and spiritual evolution. It symbolizes awakening to a higher level of understanding. Finally, at the top of the symbol rests a crown. The crown is not merely a symbol of authority. It is a symbol of self-mastery. The greatest victory is not conquering others, but mastering yourself. The double-headed eagle reminds us that true power begins within. The real temple to rebuild is yourself. The real crown to earn is mastery over your own mind. And perhaps the greatest mystery of all has been within you all along.